What's up, Doll babies? I'm Doll and I'm back with another video. Period. If you're new here, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and if you're returning, welcome back. And as y'all can see by that title, I'm about to be doing a story time. This story time about to be so lit and crazy. Y'all really gotta go get y'all some wine, liquor, beer, a blunt, coffee, whatever it is that y'all need. Go get it. Go get y'all do right now, because baby, I can't believe I'm talking to y'all and telling y'all this right now. But a lot of y'all been asking me to do some more story time, so this is the one. Like, this is the one. Like, I can't believe I'm talking about this. But as y'all can see by that time, I'm about to be doing a story time on how I found out my girlfriend at the time was acting like a boy. Yeah, she was acting like a boy. Okay, so this was over 11 years ago. I feel so old saying that, but this was over 11 years ago. That's crazy. Like, I'm old for real. Okay, anyway, look at me getting off topic. So, all right, so let me just start from the start. So I was in a relationship with this girl. I'm gonna call her thing one, and I'm gonna call the girl that she was acting like a boy with, I'm gonna call her thing two. Yeah, so my ex gonna be thing one, and the other girl gonna be thing two. So me and this girl, we was together for like two years, maybe 3. I can't really remember honestly, but we was in a serious relationship. And I remember this day so good because it was Valentine's Day, and I only remember because she bought me this big old huge heart pillow. Like, it was really big. Like, at that time I had a Neon and I could barely fit it in the back of my car. But anyway, yeah, she had bought me a huge heart pillow, and she had bought me a huge chocolate chip cookies from Mrs. Field. But anyways, that's how I remember everything, like, so good. So it was Valentine's Day. We had a good day, you know, chill. We stayed in the house. I don't know, every time, we never really went out in public together. We just always used to be in her room, but that's what we did. So it was basically like any other night, but whatever. So one thing about thing one, she kept her cell phone, like, she slept with her cell phone in her pocket. Like, she used to sleep in jogging pants or like basketball shorts with pockets, but whatever she slept in, she made sure it had pockets, because she used to sleep with that phone in her pocket. And I just used to always like, what is in that phone? Like, what is in that phone? So this particular night, I woke up in the middle of the night and her phone was like just right there. It was kind of under the pillow a little bit, but it was right there. It wasn't in her pocket. So I grabbed the phone. And then I laid there for a minute to make sure like she don't move or nothing. So I grabbed the phone, and then I grabbed my phone too, because I'm like, it gotta be something in this phone. That's what I get for looking. But anyway, I grabbed her phone and I took my phone too, and I went in the bathroom and I locked the door. So I was sitting on the floor. I don't know why I didn't sit like on the toilet and put the seat down, but I don't know, y'all. I sat in the middle of that bathroom floor, and I was just like, Lord, reveal to me if she cheating, whatever she doing, reveal it to me. Like, I remember sitting there like praying, because I was shaking and I was nervous. Y'all know when y'all go through somebody's phone, y'all heart be beating, y'all be scared. Like, y'all just be like, oh my God. Like, I don't know, why do we do that kind of stuff? But anyway, back to the story. Hold on. Gotta drink some of this. So, ain't no lock on the phone. And I think that's why she used to have that phone tucked and ducked, because she couldn't put a lock on it. So, mind y'all, this was like over 11 years ago. So phones weren't like all how they is now. So I'm going through her phone, and it was just this one number that she just kept texting this one number. So I put that number in my phone, because I'm like, I'm gonna need this number later. So I go through the messages, and it was like, she was like, I'm sorry that we couldn't spend Valentine's Day together. And thing two texted back and was like, oh, it's fine, hubby. We'll make it up another time. And I'm like, hubby? And then she kept saying, like, she just kept calling her a boy, like referring to her as a boy. So I'm like, is my ex-girlfriend acting like a stud to this girl? Because y'all know some people call studs like boy and he and hubby, stuff like that. So I'm like, do this think she a stud now? Like, am I missing something? So I'm just like reading the messages. I'm taking pictures. I ain't screenshot. Like, I took a picture of the stuff. You know, like, just took a picture of it because that's why I brought my phone. Because, you know, I was going to need, you know, just in case I needed backup. So that's what my phone was there for, backup. So I took a picture of, you know, the messages and stuff and all that. So I come out the bathroom and I threw the phone at her and it hit the headboard and she jumped up. And at that point, she had already knew, like, dang, like, this went through my phone. I sure did. I sure did. So she was just so mad. She was just like, what the fuck? And I was like, let me out. Walk me to the door. I'm gone. I'm gone. Mind y'all, it was like 7 o'clock in the morning. It might have been 6. I don't know, but I know it was really early. I was like, let me out. I'm gone. I'm gone. So she walked me to the door and I leave. But as I'm leaving, I call that number. I called a number. So I'm like, hi, you know, I'm just trying to figure out who's texting my girlfriend. You know, this is my girlfriend number. I gave her the number. I'm like, you keep texting my girlfriend back and forth. She like, no, I'm not texting thing one. I'm texting thing one brother. And I'm like, no, you're not. Like, no, you're not. And I'm like, her brother don't even live in Michigan. Her brother live in a whole nother state. So I know you're not. And I'm just like, I know you're not texting him. She like, no, yes, I am. She like, I'm texting. She said a boy name. So we're going to say his name was Marcus. She was like, no, I'm texting Marcus, thing one brother. I'm like, no, you're texting thing one. You're not texting Marcus. So I'm just trying to figure this out. It's not making no sense. So I'm talking to this girl the whole way home. I end up getting home. Me and this girl sat on the phone for like 3 hours. So I'm like, hold on. I'm going to call my girlfriend on the 3-way. So you can see that you're not texting Marcus. You're texting my girlfriend. So I called on 3-way. She ain't answer. I called like 3-4 times. She ain't answer. So by the time I get home, I'm like, all right, well, you call. So she called. My ex-girlfriend didn't answer. Then she called again. My ex-girlfriend picked up the phone and was like, hello. And my heart fell to the motherfucking floor. I'm like, what? So I was like, what the f***, acting like a boy? Da, 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 da. But she hung up. But she knew it was me. And she hurried up and hung up. And I was just like, when she clicked over or whatever, I'm like, yeah, that was definitely thing one. She just was acting like a boy. She made her voice deep. And so thing two was like, are you sure? Like, are you sure? Because me and him been together for 3 years. And I got his name tattooed on me. And we in love and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, I'm just confused. I'm like, how y'all been together for 3 years? And me and her been together 3 years. I'm like, so when do you come around? Because I'm over there all the time and you're never there. She like, well, honestly, we never seen each other in person. I'm like, come again? I'm like, did you say you got this boy name tattooed on you? She was like, yeah. And I'm like, did you say y'all never seen each other in person? She was like, yeah. And I was just like, make it make sense to me. I'm like, so you was with somebody for 3 years that you never seen in person? She like, yeah, every time that we supposed to see each other, something came up. Like today is Valentine's Day. Well, yesterday was Valentine's Day, but she ended up having to take her cousin to the hospital, her baby cousin to the hospital, because he ate a crayon. Mind y'all, I seen all the messages. She like, my ex-girlfriend like, I'm sorry, but he just ate a crayon. I gotta rush him to the hospital. Then like an hour or two later, she texts back and was like, they're running tests now. It looked like I'm gonna be here all night. Like, I had all the messages in my phone because I took a picture of it. So I'm just like, wow, like, this is crazy. Like, this is beyond me. So me and this girl talking, I don't know what we talking about, but we just trying to figure out what's going on. And she like, she just kept saying like, I'm not gay. I don't have nothing against gay people, but I am not gay. I'm strictly diggly. Y'all know how it be. So I'm just like, well, I just want you to know there's no Marcus. There's no him. There's no him. The person that you're talking to is a girl. The person that you've been talking to for 3 years that you never seen before, that name tattooed, you got name tattooed on you, that's a girl. Even though that's not her name. Like, she really got this boy name tattooed on her when he not even a real person. I'm not going to say the name they use because I just don't, you know. But even though he's not a real person, that's why I made up a fake name just to verify that. But so me and her, we get off the phone, and then like later on that day, my ex-girlfriend sent me this long ass message. Like, I mean, it was like long, and basically she was just like, you ruined my life, don't call me no more, you doing too much, why would you go through my phone, you don't even know what's going on. And I was just like, you acting like a boy though? Like, that's the only thing I could say. Like, but you acting like a boy. Like, I don't care about none of that, you acting like a boy. And so I'm like, how did y'all even meet? Like, this is what I was saying to the girl before we got on the phone. She like, we met on Crush Spot. I'm just like, that's crazy, because I met my ex-girlfriend on Crush Spot too. Like, I met her on Crush Spot, but once we started kicking it, I went to her house to make sure she wasn't like no fake person. Mind y'all, Catfish wasn't, that TV show Catfish wasn't out at the time. So Catfish wasn't even like a common thing. So, and she like, yeah, we met on Crush Spot. We've been talking for 3 years, and we in love, da 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 da. And she like, it's all like mental. We never been physical, but when you love somebody, you just know. And I know eventually we was gonna meet. So, long story short, they end up hooking up. Like, they met somewhere. Maybe my ex-girlfriend went to the girl house. I don't know how it went. Mind y'all, this girl was like 24, 25. Like, she was way older than us, because we was like 17, 18. This girl was like damn near almost 30. Like, she was older. And I'm just like, what? So I think my ex-girlfriend went to her house. I don't know how it went, but they like sat down and they talked about everything, and they just like discussed what went on, why'd you do it, this, that, and the third. So nevertheless, these two just got in a relationship together. Like, they was just like, I guess they were just like, we might as well be together since we had this connection, you know. My ex-girlfriend knew the girl, but the girl didn't know my ex-girlfriend. Obviously, she thought my ex-girlfriend was a boy. So they end up getting together. So my ex called and was like, yeah, I'm just gonna work it out with her, and you effed it up for yourself and all this and all that. I'm just like, okay. She was like, crazy thing. She was like, crazy thing of it is, I was just about to break it out. I was just about to break it off with her. I was about to stop doing this. I was about to stop acting like a boy. I was just gonna leave her alone, because I was tired of faking like this and faking like that and doing this and doing that. So I was like, let's just talk. Like, I just wanna see, how was you sleeping on the phone with me every night and sleeping on the phone with her? She was like, well, I'll call you from my house phone, and I'll call her from my cell phone, and I just put both of y'all on mute. Like, she like, I'll call and talk to you for a minute. Once I realize you sleep, I'll put you on mute. And then I'll call her, then I'll put her on mute, so I'll be on the phone with both of y'all. And I was just like, this is some sick shit. I was hurt because I wasn't ready for my relationship to end. I just wanted to know why she used to sleep with that phone in her pocket. That was all I wanted to know. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I was hurt. I was the bitter ex-girlfriend that was popping up over there. Y'all, I went over there about to fight this girl. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. If y'all want that story time, comment down below, and I'll do a story time about how I popped up over there and was about to fight this girl. Because I was just so hurt and so upset, and I just didn't understand, why would you want to be with somebody that was pretending to be somebody that they weren't? Like, that whole thing was crazy. And then it's like, you broke up with me to be with her. But I mean, I guess she really knew her. Like, she did know thing too, because they used to talk every day for 3 years. So whatever. I don't know how it all played out, but so yeah, that's basically the story, how my ex was faking like a boy, and basically she was catfishing. And it was like a love triangle for like the first 3 months. I'm not even gonna lie, it was like a love triangle. Like, 1 minute she'd be like, me and you gonna work it out, then the next day she'd go back with her. And it was just like, and I was just like, I can't do it anymore. Like, I can't do this. Like, first of all, I think you're crazy insane to even fake like a boy for all that time. Like, you made a fake Crush Pop page as a boy. Like, who just think, if y'all probably don't know nothing about Crush Pop, but it's like basically like Instagram, but I'm not getting, y'all, if y'all don't know what Crush Pop is, just Google it. Y'all should know, but I know a lot of y'all don't. But who just be like, I'm about to make a account and act like a boy? Who does that? especially back then, catfishing wasn't normal, or people like do stuff like that to see if they mate cheat and not to go and get in a whole relationship and fake like a whole boy. But that whole situation was crazy. And I remember when I used to tell people this story, they used to be like, bitch, y'all need to go on Jerry Springer, because this is some Jerry Springer shit. Like, this is something that just don't sound believable. But yes, y'all. But that's how I went down. And yeah. And at the time, my ex-girlfriend, she wasn't no stud. She wasn't a stud. She was a girly girl. But now she is a stud. And I guess I don't know, but that's just how that story went. Comment down below and let me know if y'all want a story time when I was about to fight this girl, and I'll do a story time on that. Make sure y'all give me a big old thumbs up. But yeah, that's basically it for the story. Like, a lot of crazy stuff don't happen to me, but then when I think about it, I'm like, a lot of crazy stuff do happen to me. So y'all requested another story time, so that's what I gave y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Make sure y'all give me a big old thumbs up. Leave me some hearts in the comments. Y'all know I love hearts. Oh, I need my hair done. This is so oily and just, oh. And y'all, when I come on YouTube, I don't have a face full of makeup. I don't like put on makeup. I'm just natural. I don't wear makeup. I don't do all that. So if I don't look like them YouTubers that be all glammed up, I'm sorry, but this is me, and I can only be me. I might put on a little eyeliner here and there. I might put some mascara on, but I don't do the makeup thing for real. So, but anyways, as always, bad in a bag, bring them to the front. Period. Bye.